Let me paint you a picture. It's 2 a.m. You should be asleep. But instead, your brain is running a full investigation on something someone said to you 3 days ago, replaying it, dissecting it, building entire courtroom cases around it. Sound familiar? That's overthinking. And if you're here, it's probably already cost you sleep, decisions, relationships, and more time than you're comfortable admitting. But here's what nobody tells you about overthinking. It's not a thinking problem. It's a fear problem. And until you understand that, no breathing exercise, no productivity hack, no journaling prompt is going to fix it. So today we go deep. We find the root. And we break it. Here's the first thing you need to understand. Your brain is not broken. It's doing exactly what it was designed to do. See, thousands of years ago, your ancestors needed to obsess over threats. Is that rustling in the bushes a predator? Should I eat that berry? Is this person in my tribe dangerous? The ones who overthought survived. The ones who didn't make it. So congratulations. You are the descendant of the world's most anxious and paranoid humans. That's not a flaw. That's your inheritance. The problem is your brain never got the update. It still treats a difficult email from your boss like a lion charging at you in the wild. It still treats social awkwardness like a survival threat. It fires the same alarm system for a stranger's comment online that it would for actual physical danger. Your brain is trying to protect you. It's just using ancient software to run a modern life. And here's where it gets interesting. Overthinking feels productive. That's the trap. While you're lying there analyzing every possible outcome of a conversation you haven't even had yet, your brain thinks it's doing something useful. It thinks it's preparing you, protecting you, solving the problem. But it's not solving anything, it's just spinning. Like a browser with 40 tabs open and no internet connection. Lots of activity, zero output. Here's the truth. Overthinking is your brain's way of avoiding action. Because as long as you're still thinking, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to make the call, send the message, take the risk, make the decision. Thinking becomes the escape hatch from living. And every time you overthink instead of act, you teach your brain that thinking is safer than doing. You reinforce the loop, and the loop gets tighter. So how do you break it? Step 1, name what you're actually afraid of, not what you're thinking about. What you're afraid of underneath the thinking. Because there's always something underneath. You're not really analyzing that conversation from 3 days ago. You're afraid you said something wrong, and people think less of you now. You're not really mapping out every possible outcome of that decision. You're afraid of making the wrong choice and being stuck with it. Name the fear, out loud if you have to. The moment you name it, it loses half its power. Fear survives in vagueness. Drag it into the light and it shrinks. Step 2, set a thinking deadline. Give yourself 5 minutes. Seriously, set a timer. Think it through fully. Worst case, best case, most likely case. When the timer goes off, decide, act, move. Because here's the thing about decisions. A good decision made now beats a perfect decision made never, every single time. Perfection is just procrastination wearing a smarter outfit. Step 3, get out of your head and into your body. Overthinking lives in the mind. Your body is the exit. When the spiral starts, move, walk, do 10 push-ups, splash cold water on your face, run. It doesn't matter what, just interrupt the signal. Your nervous system cannot maintain a full anxiety spiral while your body is in motion. Physics won't allow it. This isn't about distraction, this is about pattern interruption. You are literally breaking the neural circuit that keeps the loop running. Step 4, stop asking what if and start asking what now. What if is the language of overthinking. What now is the language of action. What if I fail? What if they judge me? What if it doesn't work? These questions have no answers. They're not meant to be answered. They're meant to keep you stuck. Replace them. What can I do right now? What is the next smallest step? What actually matters here? These questions move you forward. They force your brain to shift from threat mode into solution mode. Step 5, accept that uncertainty is not the enemy. Overthinking exists because you want certainty. You want to know exactly how things will turn out before you take the step. But certainty is a lie. It doesn't exist. Not for you, not for anyone. Every person you admire who seems to have it together, they act without certainty too. They just got comfortable with the discomfort of not knowing. They made peace with maybe, and they moved anyway. You will never think your way to certainty, but you can act your way to confidence. Here's the bottom line. Your overthinking brain is not your enemy. It's a loyal, overworked guard dog that was never taught when to stand down. You don't need to destroy it, you need to train it. Name the fear, set the deadline, move your body, ask what now instead of what if, and make peace with uncertainty. Every time you choose action over analysis, you rewire the pattern, slowly, quietly, powerfully. You don't have to think less, you just have to trust yourself more. And that trust, it's built one imperfect decision at a time. So stop waiting for your brain to quiet down before you start living. Start living, and watch how much quieter your brain becomes. Now go.